main event tonight was just, I saw Phoenix and Kenny Omega live
Yeah.
on January 6th at the New Year's Smash night one. And I was standing up pretty much the whole time screaming and just in awe of it. And I called it, I was like, this is match of the year and this is Dynamite number one. And the announcers were clamoring for it and kept saying that like this could have been match of the year for sure, or at least it's going to be a candidate for sure, in my opinion, match of the year. And it's no surprise that Phoenix was involved in both of those because Rey Fenix and Lance Archer are two of my favorite in-ring performers in Dynamite and in wrestling today. Lance Archer is outstanding in the ring right now. He is hitting on all cylinders. He is continuing to establish himself as one of the best big men in the business and in AEW. And even, Tony Schiavone said it best that Archer is the best big man of 2021 right now, and Phoenix is the best high flyer of 2021. And how the roster is so diverse, and in every single division, AEW has such a diverse, fun roster to watch. And Tony was sending some great stuff. This match, I need a breather. Talk about it so I could catch my breath. Wow. Whew.
Oh yeah. Take some water. I got you for a second. Yeah. This is a great match, man. Words can't do it justice. Go watch it. Just go watch it because it was both guys brought their A game. Lance looked like as strong as ever, and Rey was able to lift him up and throw him and stuff. And like for a high flyer, being able to do that, and just some of the moments of this match were just awesome. And then at the end, I mean, I don't want to skip to the end, but at the end they made up and they're still friends. Yeah. And it's kind of, they had this early segment in the beginning of the show where they started attacking each other because of, this is a big match that they're going to be in. This ladder match is very important. So, and this was a qualifier match. So this was a big deal. This had stipulations and they went at it, and then they were buddies at the end, and it's awesome. And they put each other through hell this whole match. The flying senton from Archer into the barricade. That was a disgusting spot. And there's too many to name. There was dozens of just awesome, great moments from both of these guys, and they tore the house down. That's the definition of tearing the house down, is what they did. You could just look it up, and it's that match.
I wish you could pay a premium so there's no picture-in-picture, no commercial breaks, so you can just continue to get the nonstop action like that. You happen with the women's match, and you got this as well. I get the commercial breaks in the prime time in the main event. It's a money thing, but if you could pay for no commercials and no picture-in-picture so you could keep on the edge of your seat the whole time like we were on this one, it would be totally worth it. From the start of this match, Archer's entrance was outstanding. He looked like a total badass, walking or stomping around the ring with his awesome studded vest. The top rope maneuvers by Phoenix are absolutely insane. Yeah. But Archer countering the top rope maneuvers. First off, Phoenix with the where he's just walking across the top rope and then the kick to the face. And then you have Lance Archer doing the top rope walk and then the backflip onto Phoenix. And then you have Archer standing on the top rope, picking him up to chokeslam him onto, that was another cool thing that we saw. Like, it was just kind of a subtle thing. He's on the rope. He's on the turnbuckles. He picks up Phoenix and sets him on the top rope essentially for a move. I mean, this was outstanding. And then, I'm still lost for words. Phoenix jumping over Jake the Snake and onto
that was a great spot.
That was so amazing. And then let alone all the chops, man. The chop battles between them for sure.
So I'm wearing my red shirt. I'm wearing it in honor of Lance Archer's chest because it was beat red by the end of this one. It was the same color as his hair. It was insane.
His hair and his chest, same color for sure. I mean, Phoenix is one of the better choppers in the business for sure. Yeah. And Lance was throwing his chops too, then Phoenix was chopping him, and Lance wasn't even budging a second. It was just completely. I've taken a few chops. Crayfish has given me chops, so he's had a chop battle, and no matter how tough or how numb your chest is, it's hard not to budge. And Archer didn't even blink at those chops. It was so great, And then Archer's clothesline to Phoenix on the outside, where he just kind of flipped him inside out, was amazing. this match stole the show for sure.
Yeah.
This was a show stealing match, a show stealing moment for both of these guys. And it was great because, you know, I almost wish it would have, well, the way I would have booked it was like, yes, Archer going over the top and winning, but then Tony Khan or someone coming out being like, Phoenix, you did such a great job. We're adding you to the ladder match anyways, because you deserve it, you know, because of the effort he put in. So I thought that would have been a cool way to book that. But it is nice to have, you know, enemies kind of joining. I mean, they weren't really, they're frenemies joining, you know, just kind of the respect of the code at the end of the match. You know, there was the code, the handshake code, the fist bump code between that. And this match definitely, awesome. I mean, we don't even need to put it up, but we're going to just out of formality that this was an absolute elite match of the year. Two of my match of the year so far was this one, and then the Kenny Omega versus Rey Fenix one-on-one. Man, Phoenix and Archer are putting on an absolute clinic. And the result of this, you know, our top performer of the night, you know, we each get to pick our own, but time and time again, Archer is my top performer. This is 4 of the last 5 weeks. Archer has been my top performer 4 of the last 5 weeks. And it has been fun to watch, and I hope it only continues. I'll take the next 26 weeks of him being my top performer, and I'll be a happy camper for sure.
Oh, you know? Yeah.
And I know that, you know, what was really some standout stuff for you that made him your top performer?
I think, honestly, whoever won that match was going to be my top performer.
Yeah.
They both were awesome.
I ran out of time. I was going to put both guys in as mine, but I was like, because they both deserve it. You know,
that's exactly the same. That's how I felt. There was, again, those spots that we mentioned before. We just talked about the match, and it was such a great match from both guys. And I really do want to give Rey Fenix his props here, because if he would have gotten the pinfall win, he would have been my top performer. It was that much. It was that close to where both guys were so awesome, and they both deserve it, because it takes 2 to tango in wrestling, and they just both tore the house down. And Archer he's able to show his agility and size and athleticism in almost everything he does. He's just a top tier wrestler. And part of it's because he's so big, but he's also so athletic, and he's able to just show it in a way every week where your eyes are just like bugging, because it's like, man, how is a guy that's 6'10" able to do this stuff? You know, and again, how is Rey Fenix able to pick him up with his legs and throw him over the top rope? You know what I mean? Like, it's just so much good came out of that main event, and both of these guys are just absolutely top of the line, top tier AEW stars, both of them.
Absolutely. And, you know, we've said it time and time again, and, you know, Archer said it nice in his promo, iron sharpens iron, and, you know, Crayfish and we are big behind iron sharpening iron. And this was a prime example of iron sharpening iron, with Lance Archer, the Murderhawk, and Rey Fenix going head to head in an absolute battle of the ages for sure. And this, I'm going to rewatch this match, because it was just that good for sure.
Definitely. I definitely got to get another watching on that one, because